I remember this feeling. It will be fleeting, though, if Molog Bal has his way. Thank the divines you are safe. There is that, at least. There has sacrificed everything that we might... I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost, even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it. Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring. There it is! The dark anchor mooring.
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Come, I will protect you. A moment, Vestige. The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nirn in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nirn. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb. Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard. Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molog Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now! The Vestige awake. As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city of industry where men speak of intrigues and plots beneath layers of innuendo and pleasantry. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path. Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molog Bal. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. there is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard. You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours. Indeed, I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Bal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head. We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. Wherever you go, you will encounter others who share your courage and valor. Help them if you can, and enlist their aid if you have need of it. Indeed, I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance.
No more excuses, Lambor. Just find them. Look what the sea spat out, Lambor. Might be just what we need. You interested in some easy money? I have a heist planned, a big one. Anyone who helps is going to be rich. But I need people who aren't local, who aren't in the pocket of Headman Bosek. This work requires some special talents. You help me recruit the folks I need, you get a cut of the take. So, what do you say? The 3 folks I need are Crafty Larissa, Jakarn, and Naramo. Any or all of them would do. Crafty, she's an old... You won't spot her. She's Bloody Bosek, or Headman Bosek. Captain Helene, but she's worse. The Screaming Mermaid's just up the road, and they've... Bosek's thugs. Bloody Bosek. Captain Helene, but she's deserted the traitor.
How much longer? This is a fool's errand.
What happens later?
To the side!
Oh, you aren't at all what I was expecting. Let's talk. What brings you to this trash pit? Sneak up on you? It's what I do. Howler draws all the attention, I do all the sneaking. Now answer my question. What are you doing here? My ship may be a pile of driftwood, but my crew's alive, and Captain Helene has them. I won't leave without them. Help me rescue my crew, and I'll help you with Colleen's heist. I didn't expect to get help so quickly. Remind me to thank Colleen when we're done here. We're going to disguise my crew as sea drakes. Take these clothes. Look for a portly Breton, a sour Redguard, and a big orc. The drakes are keeping them in the large buildings. Look for hampers with clothes, or kill a sea drake and take theirs. Put on their clothes and you'll look just lovely. Oh, do watch out for the sea drakes with torches. They're not drunk. If you get too close, they'll spot you and alert the others. Remember, you can take clothes from hampers or off-dead sea drakes.
drink in peace.
Oh, and try not to get killed.
Is it true what they say about the size?
Please, don't thank the eight. I thought I'd die in here. Helene came by not long ago. Told me to look forward to a public flaying. Then... Stay away from Helene. She's a monster.
Choke and die. I knew she wouldn't leave me to rot. These sea drakes give pirates a bad name. Kill every last one of them you see.
Don't know who you are. Ha! Another word of advice. Don't let them capture you. If you can't get away, die fighting.
G'day, get.
You're a welcome sight. I've rescued everyone but Almost done then. Everyone's out except my first mate, Deragor. They've got him in the belly of Helene's ship. You'll find the keys below deck. I'll be visiting Helene in her cabin to thank her for the hospitality she's extended my crew. Her cabin girl had a key.
From the sides! Move to flank! Circle around!
I'm not telling you anything. Yeah? Ha! I knew she got away! Captain Larissa never leaves anyone behind. Make sure she's safe.
Wait. You're not my... What have you... Did you poison me?
My Captain, are you feeling okay?
I'll gut you like a stuck pig. Cut your eyes out. Roast you.
Like you did my crew? That won't happen again. Oh, my, that felt good. Me? Did I do that? Her starving little cabin girl may have poisoned her drink. Who can say? I'll just be going then. I told my crew to gather on the beach. Going to make sure they all made it out. Meet me there and we'll square up. My crew's safe, and only a little bit tortured. I call that... Oh, many a captain who sails these waters will be glad of that news. Now, let's talk favors. I owe you a big one. She's a bit too obsessed with old Faharajad for me, but I like her style.
You! Hey, you! Hey, you! Yeah, you! I didn't think I'd ever find you. You move around. I'm Nicolene. I work for Captain Colleen. She sent me to find you, see if you'd had any luck recruiting for our heist. Looks like you're already making new friends. And listen, just so you know, we're set up in a hideout near the docks. Come find us when you finish recruiting. Look for Lambour outside the door. There's 3 folks Captain Colleen wants to help with her heist. Crafty Larissa, Jakarn, and Naramo. She told me about him. Who do you want to know about? He was tossed in the grave. It's the prison beneath Headman Bosek's palace. He throws people in there to forget about him. You can get in through the tunnel off the river. Just watch out for the traps. There's lots of traps. He's a brilliant Dwemer sage. Not that he's...
It's right here. A Dwemer ruin unsoiled by bandits and thieves. Yet I cannot get inside. Miraculous. To think several reasons. An excellent suggestion. I believe this automaton can unseal the door if it... With the focusing crystals in hand, I can complete this control rod and safely reactivate the automaton. Some call them dwarves. A race none can say for sure. Some believe dim the gleam of I've reassembled a spider, but I must be able to control it. That reminds me. Splendid. Now, I just insert them into the rod like... Let's see here! It works! I knew it would, of course. Into the tunnel you go. Now to get that door open. At long last, the Sark! Come, we'll talk of our next move inside. As you see, Headman Bosek's trust in my skills was not misplaced. Nor was my faith in your prowess. Will you assist me on another task? Despite the age of these ruins, I suspect the usual defenses are in place. As I am averse to danger, would you explore the ruins to locate any Dwemer generators inside? This control rod will keep our new friend loyal to you. I suspect the generator... Excellent work. Besark breathes again. Now, for a personal project. As you see, we are not the first to enter Besark. In truth, I accepted Bosek's request to explore these ruins only because knowledge is the greatest treasure. The Dwemer guarded their secrets as a king protects his gold. An easy task. Those earlier explorers... There may be more constructs waiting on you. So, the schematics were here. I doubt they escaped. These writings could prove crucial to understanding the schematics. There you are. The schematics are mine at last. Splendid! This places me in your debt. What would you ask of me in return? I hear Killeen intends to head towards the Isle of Betnik. I must get the schematics to my workshop. Join me if you wish to return to town. Come, Clanker.
Good to see you back in one piece.
I hear you got crafty Larissa and her crew out of trouble. Good work. We do the heist and get off this rock. Thanks to you, we've actually got a chance to pull this off. After we hit Bosek's palace, we're done here. Are you sure you're ready to leave? Time to fill you in on our plan. We're after Bosek's sailing logs. His sailing logs are the key to our fortune, friend. Those records are worth a fortune to King Vaharajad. Absolutely. His envoy is on the dock now, waiting. First, you need a servant's disguise to get into the palace. The papers are in a lockbox on the top floor. Bosek has the only key. Slip this. The lockbox is always guarded. The guard.
I tire of sitting here, Maloro. We should head to Saintsport. No call for such talk. I remain and will pray for patience.
Quite the motley crew, aren't we? She's right. You need a disguise to get any... My pleasure.
Oh, yes. Hello. I can offer help. I removed this device. Let me know if there...
Look who's come to pay a visit. Oh yes, try these on.
Auntie's bones, what is it now? Shouted at you too, did he? He just went out back to carouse with the latest.
About time, you lazy rat. Ladies, entertain yourselves. I'll be right back. That's some strong stuff. Whoa. Need to sit down. Everything looks
He's
funny.
asleep? Already? They don't usually knock off till after.
Did they just pick Bosek's pockets?
I won't tell if you won't.
How about a coin or two?
My friend, welcome back. Here you are, Tharwab. The shipping logs that show Bosek's defiance of the King's decrees. Come on, it's time to go. On your feet, man your stations. Prepare to sail.
Finally, home to Betnik. I've missed my clan.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Get familiar with them. It'll be a long trip. Then we leave for Betnik. When my crew turned traitor, I never thought I'd see Betnik again. Head into town and get a drink. This is home, and we'll be careful here. These orcs aren't yet part of the Covenant, but I'm working on that. They aren't fools, proud as the Seamount clan are.
How may I serve? How may I serve? It depends where you need to go. This is a working... Daggerfall. You shall find there everything you need, and then some. How may I serve? It depends where you need to go. From here, we travel to Stros Mackay. A bit tricky, but we should be able to make it before the weather. Have you been to Betnik? I can get you there in one piece. Most likely. Have you been to... How may I serve? It depends where you need...
You're back! Found anyone else to help? Ha! I knew you'd get it done. Who needs the old crew? Those traitors. Only...
I have little time to waste.
How may I serve? It depends where you need to go. This is a working ship. Have you been to Betnik? I can...
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
guess my vision dream speaks true. You are the one my mistress seeks.
I hear familiar footfalls. Welcome to the harborage, Vestige. Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of a sort, I invite you to enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events. Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis. My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions... I only know that you are important, Vestige. The 5 companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept... The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City. Baron Aquilarius, the son of a Colobian duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leo. You have already heard enough babbling. The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abnathan, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamako, the traitor, the King of Worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner. These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings. Manamako convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragonfires. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, But unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender. Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special... These were the 5 companions. By tradition, only each of the 5 you've already met. Sai Sahan came from a long line of Red Guard swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard. You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Sai Sahan came from a long line of Red Guard swordmaster nobles. Manamako the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness. Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Manimako, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Manimako, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Varen Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Manimako, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh! Forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Manamako to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the Dark Anchors. Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Manamako. Tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Moloch... Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Lyris was captured by Manamako. Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manamako and his worm cult. When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Manamako got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you... The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manamako feared I would reveal his... Long ago it was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of Oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Moloch Baal the opportunity he desired. Moloch Baal's dark anchors pierced the torn veil and seemed to draw near into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction appearing all throughout Tamriel. The Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plain mill. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all. And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Molag Bal and his dark anchors, or our, as you say. And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now. And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone. We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met. Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are... Minimarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert them. Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then... Seek me by the cliffs outside Daggerfall.
My horses are beautiful.
Hear ye, hear ye! Travel through the woods of Daenia is highly discouraged at the present time. An unknown corruption has agitated the usually peaceful spirits of the Vale.
Did you come here for crafting certification?
The lattice clockwise.
We have much to discuss, you and I.
No, that would cause an enormous explosion.
If you came for crafting certification, I can assist you.
Finally! I was beginning to think you'd never show up here.
My time is precious.
Being lowborn must be awful. I couldn't stand it.